Can you kind of repeat what your plan is for the next few months?
Oh yeah, so for the next few months, my goal, I basically had to talk to my team. My goal was all right, cool. I'm gonna take a couple months off and just kind of from actually looking for a fight actively. I'm not gonna find a fight right away, even though I want to really bad. He was even dreaming about it last night. I had a dream that I fucking accepted a fight for a tournament fight, and I was pumped. But I know that I need to take a little bit of a rest. And I talked to my team yesterday, and we went to dinner and shit. We got burgers and beers and just chopping it up. And Quest looked at me and was like, I think you should not even get hit for 3 months. And Jesse said 3 months too. And Sam looked at me and was raised his eyebrows. And Sam's my guy. Sam goes, yeah, man. And I was like, whoa. Felt super outnumbered. I didn't know what to do. So I was like,
did they have a powwow before
yeah,
this?
dude. Yeah, but Sam was like, Huberman said 8 weeks. But, I think it would be good for you to take some more time than that. And Quest was I was going to say 6 months, but I knew that was probably not going to work. So 3. Jesse says 3. I would agree with 3. And I was like, I don't know. So I know from what I wanted to do originally was I'll just work on my VO2 max, get that popping, just because there's really nothing more you need to do other than a handful of workouts every week that will help boost your VO2 max. So I was like, okay, I could do certain things like that that'll help me slowly get in better shape and whatnot. But talking to everybody, dude, you work so hard for so long and fight so much that it's you gotta just let your body fucking relax, just heal. And I have some serious injuries that I have just been working through, and even fighting my last fight, I had fought through an injury that was pretty fucking significant. And yeah, so I don't know. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just resting, recovering for a couple months. And I'm literally just gonna go rock climbing and surfing and work on my injuries and fix some postural issues that I have going on. My spine's all fucked up, but I don't know. I mean, it catches up to you fighting, It catches up to you. Even though I denied it for as long as I could as a kid, everyone's be like, dude, you gotta fix this or it's gonna fucking bite you in the ass later. I was just too tough for my own good.
You're the smartest man in the world, also, when you're that age.
Yeah, when you're that age, you definitely think you have it all figured out. I'll tell you right now, I fucking blew it in some ways,
So this will be your first layoff since you said you started around 14 or 15.
Yeah.
The longest time you've gone without
training?
Training.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I had double shoulder surgery, and I was doing footwork drills while I had shoulder surgery. And as soon as I could lock it to my body, I started kicking and teeth in the bag. I never stopped training. This will be my first time not training for a couple months, and gonna be on my fucking Zabit shit, dude. I'm just gonna fucking disappear for a little bit and just get back to living life a little bit. Honestly, all I think about almost every single day is how I've only surfed a handful of times in the past 7 months because I've been in Vegas. And that's kind of all I fucking want to do. I miss the ocean. I'm an ocean guy. I miss being in the water. I miss hanging out with my friends and surfing. Just fucking being here. This is home. This is home for me. Some people this is a space where they go, they visit, but I can never live by that. I don't like the sand. I fucking love sand when it's in my bed. I fucking love sand. I love being home. I love being in the ocean. So I'm just, I'm gonna soak that up for a little bit. I think I'll probably realistically be able to not train for probably 6 weeks if I really don't train, because this will be my second week. Today's Monday, so it'll be my second week. But I think it's going to be a challenge, and I think it's a kind of a mental and spiritual challenge for me to set my fighting aside for this long and return back to fighting when I figure some other shit out about myself. My brain was still developing when I was slinging my hands around and grabbing dudes and fucking trying to choke them out. My brain was developing, and I was already kind of a fucking rough around the edges kid. So I can't even imagine not doing it. The idea of not showing up and having a little release after slinging chingasos with somebody for a few rounds or whatever, hitting pads, smashing something, it gives me anxiety just thinking not doing it. But I think that's where I need to kind of reconnect to why I love doing this and reconnect to Kohl, like outside of the violent aspects of myself. Yeah.
We're doing the layoff. 3 months down the line, what's your ideal situation of getting back into it?
Oh, ideal situation?
What do you want to do?
Oh, dude. I've this whole like last week, dude. I
know.
Obsessed, bro. After I'm done working on these aspects of myself, like meditation and just getting reconnected and having fun, my goal is to return back to the happy, stoked version of myself that was competing 3 fights ago. You know, like jumping around, laughing, having a good time, can't wait to go fucking make a mess. Like that is the ideal situation that I'm walking back into my next fight with. And you know what's funny? Like, I know it's there. I have it all the time, and it's getting clouded because I'm just surrounding myself with so many people that are having goals that don't align with mine, but they should. And I'm getting like this weird entitled feeling where like I've worked for so hard, I've had so many like crazy fights. I've literally, dude, like Main Street will fucking go off. And there's like posters everywhere. People like gather at the bars. They're hanging out of the bars to watch my fights here. It's sick, dude. I feel blessed. But I'm not having fun anymore. And it's like I'm not having fun anymore because I'm losing connection with like why I even started doing it. I was just like a local dude who like fucking loves to scrap. That was it. And I like would just go scrap for fun because I enjoy it. And you know what? I started doing well. And I was doing well, and I lost that aspect of myself because I was like, well, fuck, I wish I could be in the UFC and make a little bit more money. I'm pretty fucking broke, you know? So
yeah.
Like, it would be sick, you know, to get paid more than $1,000 to go fucking fight for my fucking life, you know? It's like, and even that mentality is just like, not really me, man. It's not me. I've just been surrounded by too much of it. And I'll always have fucking bum swag and wear the same shirt like 3 days in a row and fucking not really like care too much about material things, and I don't know why I drug that into fighting. And ideal situation is I'm walking into my next fight with a big smile on my face, ready to just fucking go have a blast doing what I love. And yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, the whole process of getting ready for fights and all that has been pretty arduous all by itself. Like I've just been dumping everything I have into it, which literally once we get to like fight day, it ends up just ruining my whole fucking experience of the fight.
Yeah.
I'm there and I go and like, this is how much I just love fighting. This will give you an example. I've like fucking slimed out a few dudes like just quick, boom, first round, barely get hit, and I walk back and I'm like depressed about it. Some of the favorite fights I've ever had were Eli Barzilai and Noah Bay. Favorite fights because they were just drag out wars, right? I was happy as fuck. I was laughing, happy, giving him a hug after, like, fuck yeah, you know, that was sick. That's cool, you know? Like, yeah. I'm stoked. And I'm getting better and more seasoned from those fights. And then this last one, I get slimed out, and I'm, like, thinking about how I felt even in the back and everything. I'm just, like, thinking about after the fight. Like, what it's going to mean to, like, take a break and, like, not actually be, like, booked for a fight on the roster, like, oh, this is the guy on the team who's fighting next. Here's the guys. I'm always on that name. I'm always on that list of, like, the guys who have a fight coming up. And it's, like, it'd be nice to take a few months and not have to, like, think about what is next, you know? And just be, like, right here in my own shoes. And I know that'll affect me in my next fight. So, I think the Kohl that's having fun is a very dangerous version of Kohl. I mean, very undeterred and very... There's a lot of people that don't like getting hit. There's a lot of people that don't like being in the mix. I love that shit. You can't really like bum me out if we're getting into a firefight. I'm happy to be in it. I'm thriving. So I want to get back to a space where all I can think about is that, and like I wake up excited, happy, and like it gives me fucking random giggles throughout the day just knowing that I'm gonna go fucking toe-to-toe with some fucking gangster, you know, and it's gonna be dope. Like I want to be back there again, and that just needs time, you know?
Yeah,
it just needs time. I'm just tired. I'm
yeah.
fucking tired, dude. My body's tired. My body's upset, dude. Yeah.
I was only there for this one, but you seemed like so present during like the day leading. Like I know I'd be like I mean, I was taking shits the entire time
Yeah.
on your fight day, but like if I was fighting, I know I'd be like doing nervous shits, being really just in my head about it.
Yeah.
So even like you're saying that was not the best version of you.
No, dude,
much.
like that, so like the nerves and stuff, I have a really hard time connecting with a lot of people about that. Like this is something, I've had like serious conversations, some of my best friends, like Sam is my best friend. Quest, best friend. Like John Paul is like, him and I have like grown so close over the past like 7 months because of me being out there and everything. Like I can confidently say that dude is like one of my best friends now. And like these guys, like I've talked to them and Sam mostly about like nerves. I can't relate to people when it comes to nerves. I don't know if you see me in the back, like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping at all. Like I'm literally just sitting there looking at the guy like from across the cage, like I know what I'm capable of doing, and like that's all I'm here to do. And I'm kind of just down to eat a baseball bat to the face to do it to you. So it's like if you're just that, like if you're that mental space, I think like what do you have to be nervous about? Like you're already down to go through the worst part of it. And I'm not really like thinking about anything else other than what I'm gonna do to you. It's like there's no real nerves to be had. For this fight, I could have been in a lot better mental space in a couple ways. Bro, I was not thinking about what my objective was. I wasn't thinking about a game plan. There were so many moving parts in my camp. There were so many moving parts, man. There was like, John Paul had his UFC fight coming up. I had a guy drop out, and then this guy stepped in, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's fight him. Like, we didn't really watch any film together on this guy. I didn't really watch too much film. I watched enough to know that he was a wrestler with a judo background, to know that he swung bombs. That was it. And I was like, not trying to bother my coaches and not bother like anybody. Like, I didn't want to like interfere too much. I knew one of the guys had a big fight after me. He was like undefeated, named Shane. He's undefeated. He's got a fight right after me. I know Jonathan Powell's was in front of the same card as me, and then he dropped off the card. So I was kind of like in this weird spot where I was like not really trying to take up too much space. I was like, and everyone like believes in me. Everyone knows that like what I'm capable of. So it's like, I'm not the guy that really anyone worries about. I'm not like a nervous Nelly. I'm not a dude that's stressed out. I'm not a dude that's like, you can just tell me what to do the day of the fight and I'll walk in there and go and do it. And I think that's literally what happened. The day of the fight showed up, we're walking down to do shakeouts, and I realized, I was like, oh, actually, I don't really know what the game plan is. And that mental space all by itself was like all I could think about what he was capable of. But not once was I like mentally visualizing like the game plan and what I was capable of. I just was having this very ambiguous like thought of him just on the floor. But I don't know how I got there. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I got there with him just like unconscious and me walking away from him. In every other fight, I am consciously aware of what I'm gonna fucking smoke somebody with. I have like 3 or 4 things that I like, well, if we get to a fork in the road, I'm gonna go left here. And if that turns into a fork, I'm gonna go right here. And if that turns into a fork, I'm gonna go left here. Like I have that pathway like fucking played out in my brain for weeks and weeks leading up to the fight. Like I'm so excited when I see the guy across from me. In this fight, I had no idea what the next step was going to be. I was just going to go in and do what I was told to do. Go take the center, push him back, and we're going to slowly start letting the kicks go. Be aware of his hands. And be patient. And then maybe around halfway, I may switch back to orthodox, and we'll work from there. It didn't feel very like, this is exactly what we're looking for. This is exactly what we're going to do. It felt like very much so. Like I had a lot of trust in me.
Yeah.
I trust me.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like I had a very direct game plan that I could meditate and focus on for a long time.
Usually you visualize it.
Oh yeah,
This one, it was just like
not at all.
Yeah.
I didn't spend any mental energy at all. I was like, that's one of the problems of being like so. Like, it takes a lot to get me going. Like if I'm like, oh fuck, like that, dude, that feeling is so elusive and rare for me. I don't know, or maybe I'm all fucked. I mean, maybe I'm actually really fucked up, and I feel like that nonstop, and I just don't recognize when it feels different. There might, like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but there's something off because I don't fucking trip out at all. Like I don't trip out, and that's, I think, the double-edged sword is like I wasn't like tripping at all, so I was like I didn't really like advocate for like a. Yeah. I was just like, well, this one's just a little different. Like, I know who I'm gonna cut weight with. Like that's the one thing that I know how that's going to go down. I don't know how the fight goes down. I just know that I'm going to go in there and find a way to hit him as hard as I can, as many times as possible. That's fight, you know. I was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
Like, it was just too ambiguous for. I'm smarter than that, dude. I'm smarter than that. I fight a lot smarter than that. And even though it's a wild firefight, usually when I get in there with tough guys, I'm fighting smart. Really smart. I'm like using my fucking IQ. I did not use a ton of shit this fight. I just fucking. I'm disappointed in my mental preparation, and I only owe that disappointment to myself, not my coaches, not my team. Everyone has their own stuff going on, and they advocated for themselves, and I, in this space, did not advocate for myself. I just kind of rolled with everyone believing in me, and I was just like, I believe in me too, man.
Yeah.
That was, you know, I was like, whatever, dude.
It's pretty easy to believe in you, to be honest, after like watching you fight and stuff. So
yeah, dude. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm taking fights against really tough guys. This guy had a Contender Series experience and all kinds of shit. He fought Dan Ige, fought Sadiq. Like, this dude's fought like good guys, you know. Like, he knows how to fight. And he's he won against Sadiq, he lost against Dan Ige, but that's fight experience, which made him more seasoned. He took years off and then fought me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, take a couple months off. And this dude's older than me, took years off and came back and had a great performance. He studied. He like worked well, you know. Me, I was like, fuck, maybe I needed a little slice of some fucking humility, man. A little slice of humility. Because, like, I don't know about you, man, but I was pretty certain that I couldn't get knocked out, dude. I was like pretty fucking certain. And I just got hit clean as fuck, hard as fuck by the fucking muscle hamster. And it just fucking got me good, dude. And I was like, well, the first hit, I was like, damn. That's all I thought. I was like, damn. And he hit me in the body. I was like, yeah, keep doing that. I'm good with that, dude. Don't hit me in the face anymore, please. Like, don't hit my face anymore. And then he fucking hit me like 2 more times, and the second one was enough to just like, I don't even remember the second one. But I was like, fuck, dude, you know? Like, that dude worked hard. He worked really hard, man, you know? And he fucking came in with a great game plan, and he fucking deserves to win. I don't think I deserved to win last night, or last week, I mean. I didn't deserve to win, because I wasn't fucking putting the same mental, spiritual energy that this shit deserves.
Yeah.
You know? And that's hard to fucking say that out loud, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like this alignment thing. I've brought up Austin a few times. Dude, he's like, for the longest time, was like my mentor and like an incredible fucking coach for me, you know? And like, for a long time, I was like calling him fucking dad, you know? He's an incredible dude to me. And our paths just like, separate ways, but he, one of the things he taught me was like, you know, Gurdjieff, like there's this book called The Fourth Way, and like there's just like, I mentioned it earlier, I think when we were at the beach and stuff, but yeah, long story short is just you have different pieces of yourself and you want to get all those pieces of you in alignment. And I feel like the first connection I was ever able to make when he was showing me this book, and before I started reading it and like dissecting my own life and my own experiences of like my spiritual self, my physical self, my emotional self, and making sure that each of those selves is like aligned in the same direction, so you like have some momentum going. You don't have a piece of you that's pulling this way and a piece of you that's pulling that way. My first like person I ever saw that was like that when I was like 15 years old was Rafael dos Anjos, and he's like, that dude is like high key like my fucking hero. Like, I love him. He's amazing. He's incredible to me. To me, he's like one of the best fighters of all time. And that dude was the first person that I could like draw that line to, because that's the first time I ever heard that. And then I look at this guy in my brain, like I like cycle back to being a kid, like he was spiritually in line. His family, his whole like life, personal life, everything was in line. His physical in alignment, like his emotional in alignment, everything in alignment. And I look at some of the highest level guys and they're in alignment. Like when I stepped to the center of the cage and looked at my opponent in the eyes, I saw what I usually see from people. They're fucking afraid. And I'm like, yeah, you should be. I'm gonna fucking hurt you bad. And I know I am, and he knows I'm gonna fucking hurt him. And I did hurt him. But I also can tell when someone has an idea of what they're gonna be doing. They have like they're afraid, but they're like, I'm about to do this thing. I can like see it in their face. He looked very certain that he was in alignment. You can like witness it in somebody when they're like, they have their chips in a row. Even when they're afraid, they have like a certain level of confidence that you can like witness. And while I was sitting there looking at him, I was like, oh, I don't have that. Like, I could feel it like right away. And when he was like, you guys want to touch gloves right now? I was like, well, I better try to throw him off. And I saw him like reach up to touch gloves, and I was like, nah. And like walked back. I was like, anything I could do to like throw you off just a little bit, you know? And I was like, he's on his point right now. I could feel him like on the tip of like, he was peaking right there. And I was like, fuck. I'm like low key just kind of just, this feels like a street fight to me. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking hit you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit you and go ape shit in a second here. And I ate one clean one, and I was like, hearing my coaches telling me like, stay relaxed. And I was like, because I have a tendency once I get hit to just fucking big old grin goes on my face, and I'm like, oh, we're fighting, you know? And I heard stay relaxed, and I was like, fuck. I'm like, all right. Like, and I got smacked one more time, and I was like, fuck, I really got to hit this guy hard. And then the shit started falling apart because he had a chiseled game plan, and I just didn't have a chiseled game plan in my mind, you know? That was my fault. I should have fucking done that. I just see the alignments and how important that is at this caliber of fights, and I didn't do that, man. I didn't do that. And the Kohl that's in alignment is a very dangerous Kohl. And the Kohl that's out of alignment is still a very dangerous Kohl. It's just I just know what I'm capable of, and my only fear in fighting is going out there and not producing what I'm capable of producing. And the only time that's ever happened was last week.
Yeah.
And, well, I got knocked out one other time in my career. I was 18 years old. That was my very first fight. I got knocked out, and it was the best thing that could ever happen to me. And now I'm 30 years old, and I got knocked out, and I'm telling you, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, dude.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. It's going to produce a much more dialed version of myself. And I'm excited to see what that's going to look like.
Yeah. That seems like a good ending point. Do you mind if I ask a few more questions?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you get like back dialed. Do you have an idea of what you want to do? Who you want to fight for? Anybody you want to fight?
Yeah.
Any
for sure.
Any idea of what you want to do? I remember right after the fight, you mentioned you wanted to do some small glove Muay Thai fights.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, that's sick, but I want to see it. Me personally, I want to see you in the cage, but ultimately, it's up to you.
Thanks.
So I guess I just want to get an idea of what you want to do.
To be honest with you, like, that was an emotional statement after the fight, you know?
Yeah.
Like, emotional because I felt defeated, you know? Like, Quest said it last night perfectly. He goes like, all the guys always joke, like, I've never seen you lost, man. I've never seen you lose. And I'm like, well, James Guidry, that fool beat me. I can, like, tell you, like, we even, like, told him, I was like, dude, I had no intention of shooting, ever. That fool beat me. The other guys, nah.
No.
This last guy, without a doubt, beat me. Obviously, there's no arguing that. He fucking knocked me out. That sucks, dude. That's so lame. So it's like, there's a huge part of me that wants to go back to it now because, dude, I've been grappling since I was 14 years old. I like joined the wrestling team in high school, and I had just the worst academic and probation, and I had a probation for, like, you know, disciplinary shit. I was just like, I was not a kid that could be like competing after I was like my junior year. I was just like not doing well. So I joined the wrestling team. I was doing jiu-jitsu. I was competing. I competed in jiu-jitsu tournaments. Outside of that, I've done so much grappling, and I think about being a complete MMA fighter, and I'm like, well, fuck, if I'm like going back to like my roots of having fun and just enjoying fighting and like evolving and whatnot, it's crazy to me that nobody knows that I can grapple like a motherfucker. It's crazy to me, but that's all people have ever seen. You know, they've only ever seen me like slinging hands. I have an exciting fucking inkling in my own soul that I'm like, oh, what if I just like fucking mix things together real well for my next fight? That's what I would love. And like, what promotion? Any of them, dude. Like, small gloves Muay Thai, that would be fucking fantastic. That's not going anywhere. I'm gonna be able to go fucking dish out some brain cells there, like no problem. Like, fuck, there's plenty of guys you can find in Muay Thai to fight, but for MMA, like, I love fighting in a ring. I would love to fight in Japan at Ryzen. Dude, I would love to fight Noah Bay again, dude. I want to fight that fool so bad, dude. I hope he even sees this, dude. I want to fight you so bad, respectfully. And I would love to do it in a place where you can, like, fucking shin kick somebody when they're on their knees, you know, on their face. That's crazy good to me. I love that. So, like, that would be fun. I would love to fight for Ryzen. I would love to go fight in Japan. I would love to, you know, go see some tough customers over there. But if I get to fight in LFA again, that'd be great. Dude, I'm 0-3 in LFA. It's so lame, dude.
It's the most bullshit 0-3, though.
It's the most bullshit 0-3. Yeah, dude, I know.
Like, I'm bitching about a decision. Like, every fighter can bitch about decisions, but, like, your decisions that you lost in the LFA are fucking retarded.
I know. I know, bro. I know. It blows my mind. It blows everyone's mind. And it just is what it is, man. But I like, there's certain pieces of me that, like, for, like, my own soul, I'm just like, like, I just want to, let me go get a dub there, dude. You know, like, let me have one, dude. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then, like, I would love to fight for them again. I just like the production. I like the way they run shit. The new gloves they have are fucking fantastic. They're fucking so good. I miss fighting at OC Fight Club, or Fight Club OC, I mean. That's my hometown shit, dude. It was one of the first fights I ever went to, first pro MMA fights, and it's a sweet regional show because you get to fight in a ring with other boxers. Casanova's like my favorite fucking boxer of all time. Like, he fucking fought on that thing with me, and a couple times him and I fought together on the same card as, you know, as a boxer. It's so sick. And then I just love fighting in a ring. I don't know. Any show is gonna be good. I have the belt for LXF. I don't know what's going on with the show right now. They had they had to cancel a show, whatever. I have the belt there. I have a belt for Fight Club OC too. So it's like, I have 2 belts. I'm down to go defend them. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's the future goals. The future goals is a more complete version of a fighter, and one that's having fun, and anytime, any place.